the first map here out of this best of 5. And let's get started. I'm on Agent's point of view here, and he's gonna be able to get one of those yellows. Gonna spam the rocket launcher area as much as possible.
Good MG here from Agent. Pavel actually hasn't done.
Oh wow!
Why were we not Pavel's POV? That was sick. I was thinking like, Pavel, when are you gonna fire these rockets? And he's just like, don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, he had that 50 bubble there, and he can take quite a bit of beating before going down after taking the 50 bubble, and he can just move closer and get those rockets on.
He was just eating MG damage there from Agent, and all he needed was 2 perfect rockets, which is what he gave us. Beautiful stuff, Pavel. Indeed, Cosmonaut is back. That was amazing. I wish we'd seen that from Pavel's POV.
Yeah, definitely. We've been missing a few of these kind of cases with beautiful air rockets. But it doesn't matter, they're still beautiful from the other point of view, the receiving end. And Pavel able to get close to 200, getting a tiny bit of damage around the teleporter exit. And spots Agent going across.
Yeah, Pavel gonna look to deny this yellow here. He does well with the grenades, nice defensive grenades, and Agent's actually still up there. Pavel, I don't know why he chose to go back around. He's lost out on the red and that yellow. Luckily, he does have exact timing on that mega, so he's right back in there with his stack. Sees Agent coming out the top. Opting not to rocket jump, he's just going to keep spamming that area, keeping himself close to the wall here. And going to set up for this next red. Nice defense there from Pavel.
It looks like Agent not putting any kind of challenge on the red. Actually, he's gonna drop down to deny that 50 bubble and do some damage, which is an interesting move from Agent. Not sure if it was totally worth it. And shouldn't be able to put up a proper fight on this mega. Pavel running his rockets.
Yeah, he does pick up that mega though, and Pavel's gonna look for yellow armor right now. Currently, this one's still 7 seconds till it is up. He's actually chosen well now. I thought he was going to go around to the algae yellow, which is up. Both yellows are up right now. And Agent, what a flyby rocket there. Straight
Very
into
effective.
Pavel's face.
Oh, that's the revenge rocket there by Pavel. Bit of spam on that yellow armor and trying to buy as much time as possible to go for the mega, but Agent already dropping down on the item. Finally getting it as well, pretty much for free. What an excellent steal from Agent.
Very nice from Agent. Oh my god, nice algae damage from Pavel there.
And the grenade! Throwing Agent!
Oh my god.
Just
Agent right back into his LG.
That was beautiful. That was excellent.
Beautiful. The Cosmonaut not only adept with rockets, but grenades too. Man, Pavel's gotten some sick frags so far, and this should be frag number 3 for Pavel. Agent didn't have the stack to defend there. All he could do was hope for some damage. Pavel looking to push Agent off there. Nice position change here from Pavel. There should be another frag. Remember, the rockets are good from Agent, but it is Pavel going up 4-0 right now.
Yeah, and aside from these items, like boss as well. I mean, he's been giving out some items, but he's been keeping up with the damage so well that it doesn't really matter too much. And again, getting another red armor. Getting us all to 100. Gotta be slightly concerned. It's not the best kind of stack here to reach.
Yeah, Pavel has the
Agent's
stack. I wouldn't
low.
be surprised if he's going to push through now. Agent is around there. Nice rocket from Agent, but Pavel again, he's just outstacking Agent. And Agent's going to push in here with the MG. He can't afford to do that. He's got no weapons.
I think Agent really wants to go for that rocket launcher on the corpse.
Oh, Pavel looking for another direct. He misses the direct, and that could be costly. Okay.
Yeah, Pavel's rocket's so powerful.
Yeah, big kill. Kill everyone, including himself.
And Agent getting himself that mega health and having the 100 armor stack, he's gonna feel quite good. And Pavel, for some reason, going for the red armor area, not a good idea. He's not getting anything out of it. But nice rocket again from Pavel.
Yeah, that rocket absolutely saved Pavel. You could see Agent was gonna push into him right there. There we go. Pavel heard Agent exit, and he's just gonna drive by, get this 50 bubble. But Agent aggressive with the LG, and Pavel just has to get out of there. He actually gets himself the mega health. Agent's gonna be here to punish, and Pavel again killing himself.
Agent not getting any frags here.
Been, negative for Pavel.
All the frags in this game have been
spawn.
from Pavel.
Oh, wow.
And Pavel
nice
getting the
Pavel.
pummel
Very
somehow. That was interesting.
Yeah, I think Agent did quite a bit of rocket damage to himself there.
He did, for sure.
And then Pavel was able to push in with the pummel. So Pavel has brought one back right now, and Agent is really looking to tie things up here. There we go, shotgun finish.
Finally getting a
Agent
frag for himself.
gets his first frag. Oh, it could be a second one. I don't know where Pavel pushed into there. He didn't really have anything to play with.
Oh, the rockets from Pavel. I mean, Agents were excellent, but Pavel able to get that frag anyway with the LG.
Yeah.
And
Agent, he's kind of taking these fights into Pavel very aggressively, and he's doing a lot of damage, but Pavel's just able to frag him each time.
well, almost. Again, Agent getting Pavel quite low, and Pavel going in with the plasma gun wants to do as much damage as possible. He's gonna have to give up that mega health. Oh, that rocket was so close from Agent. Pavel almost going down to it, and he's gonna get the red armor. 50 rumble not 50, up.
Yeah. Nice. Pavel is able to get out of there anyway. Agent, I'm assuming, was left pretty low. Is the other 50 up? No. Pavel has no health up for him right now. At least not the big health. There we go, that 50 did spawn. Nice. Pavel first to start the fight, and his LG is sick.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice. Finding Agent off the spawn there. He's going to let Agent get away, rather opting for the big item right now. I think that's a smart choice there from Pavel. And he finds Agent anyway.
You can't move anywhere from there. And Agent calling the early GG. That's
Agent is
very strange
not happy about that.
But definitely well played by Pavel. It was just
very well played. I mean, it all started with those magical rockets at the beginning, and then Pavel just held it together. You know, he killed himself twice, but yeah, he just kept the damage. The LG was good. The rockets were amazing, and well played to Pavel.
Definitely. Such a magical game. And we are going to be getting ourselves on the second map, which is T7. So this is going to get interesting. I wonder how Agent is going to adapt to Pavel's playstyle, or adapt to Pavel's current farming deal, because what Agent was doing a bit too much in that game is just starting to rush Pavel, which is very un-Agent-like. He was clearly losing his mind, so let's hope it's going to be better now. We are an Agent point of view, and he's going to be able to go for the mega health, going to go for the LG fast as well, not finding Pavel yet. There we go.
Yeah, he did see Pavel, who we assume has gotten the red, yellow, and the rail.
And the rail is gonna get the first frag.
So Pavel, he's on fire tonight with all his weapons.
Gotta be careful for that plasma. But Pavel gotta get a second frag, 30 seconds in the game, and able to get this red as well. Very nice start for Pavel. Oh, the rocket pushing Agent off, and the rail connects.
Look at that combo from Pavel.
Pavel still on 100% rail. Has yet to miss one.
Yeah. Pavel he's really hitting everything today. He finds Agent again. Agent only has that yellow to play with. Pavel gets a direct rocket. 2 rockets. 4-0 in under 1 minute. That is crazy. The kind of Pavel we like to see.
What is Agent doing is my question.
You know, when Pavel's on form, he's just beautiful to watch. It brings a tear to my eye.
Landing every single shot. Rocket's just perfect. LG on point.
There we go. Pavel trying to decide which item to go for, and looks like it is going to be a split on those major items. Pavel opting for the red armor instead.
He still wants to go for some exit damage, but he hasn't spotted Agent anywhere. There we go. Not able to land the shot.
And stacks up pretty dead even right now. Agent with the mega health, Pavel with the red, of course. And Pavel's going to look to defend this next red. He does see Agent pushing in there. And he is able to pick that up before Agent gets it. Nice direct rocket again from Pavel. And did Agent double back there? That was a mistake. 5-0 right now for Pavel.
It's the Cosmos.
Already sitting on the mega, and Pavel's going to get himself to close to 200 after picking up this yellow.
And Agent back to drawing board, and he has shown himself on the red armor. Huge mistake from him. He might be going down. There we go, Pavel shooting those rockets behind corners.
Agent able to steal the red, but Pavel is just gonna use the weapons he's got right now. Agent pushing back, nice plasma damage, but
What?
yeah. Well, that was a very quick forfeit from Agent.
I've never seen Agent do this. I've never seen Agent forfeit games 2 minutes in.
I can
Or
only
something like that.
imagine what's going on in Agent's room right now. I believe there are many Russian swear words and things being thrown around.
Holy crap. 2.5 minutes in, and we get a GG from Agent.
Hasn't, yeah, exactly. He hasn't even given a GG here. So Agent is not happy right now. Yeah, as people are saying, Ragent.
Jesus Christ. We were expecting Agent to be the favorite one in this. And Agent disconnecting. Is he coming back?
Did he disconnect? Is that it?
Yes.
Oh my god. This, I wouldn't be surprised if he did. This is very much the type of thing Agent would do.
This is just sick. I have no words anymore. Pavel is breaking him. Okay, he's back.
Okay, he's back.
That's good. That's very good to see. So he's just taking a moment to breathe, I hope. And hopefully he's gonna get himself back in the series, because I do want to see some good Agent action. And he is back. We are getting started in the third map, which is Blood Run. 2 great Russians playing on Blood Run. This is just something you don't want to miss. And match point from Pavel. We are on his point of view. He's gonna get the spawn at the Mega. Able to get a single yellow and 1 important weapon. Looks like he's gonna go for those rockets.
Yeah, Pavel just looking to get himself all the weapons. All he's missing now is that rail, and he finds Agent. Direct rocket again from Pavel to start the fight.
What is this?
2 direct rockets. Oh my god, Pavel.
Pavel almost going down to that plasma. He had 20 health. It was just 1 ball away from death.
This is very, very close right now. Agent is able to get away. Agent on 61 health, Pavel on 44 health. Things are very, very tense. What an explosive start here to the ZT, and Pavel able to get that mega health.
Pavel missing those rails. He's gonna need some more armor, and just wiggling down Agent stacks would have been the perfect thing. He could have been able to get some better fights on more of the items. Could have maybe gone for that lower yellow, but instead he's just gonna wait for the red.
There we go, Agent's finally starting to land some rails of his own now. And Agent's actually just gonna drop in here. Very aggressive move from Agent. And
he's gonna get himself first.
Nice rail there from Agent. And again, a nice rail.
Yeah, he says a comeback in this series by Agent with that first frag. And he's playing very aggressive with the second one.
Good aggressive rocket jumping there. Again, looking for that snap rail. Doesn't quite land it, but Agent is getting himself onto a scary stack right now. And Pavel goes in through for the top yellow. He doesn't have any stack to play with. Agent 2-0 right now. Pavel could be going down here again.
Agent's waiting for that yellow armor quite furiously. Able to get himself to 200. And
Agent's gonna rocket jump up. Nice damage.
Yeah, he wanted to be there a bit sooner in order to do more damage on the item, but not quite able to do it. Good rocket damage by Agent, and he's gonna be chasing for the frag. Gotta be careful with those rockets. Agent playing very cautious with his movement, and I'm liking it.
Yeah, Agent, you can see he's not letting it get to him.
Oh, the rockets from Pavel, the trap! What is this? Pavel might be able to get this frag. He's gonna switch to LG.
So low.
And there we go.
Again, just sick rockets from Pavel. Really keeping him in this game right now. And there we go. Pavel got himself the red. He sees Agent over the top yellow. No real exit damage to speak of. This bottom yellow is going to be up. And Pavel just jumps over to the rocket launcher. Wow, that was a very close grenade.
Pavel not sticking around for the fights though.
Yeah, he's going to want to set up here for this next red. Agent is in the room to do damage, but Pavel opens with the rail.
Nade spam is real, and Pavel just guarding the teleport exit. Agent's gonna go through. Pavel too slow with the reactions, not able to land the shot. But he's gonna be able to get the item. Nice move from Agent there, landing a bit of damage. Pavel not able to return, and then able to escape with those rocket jumps. And Agent going for the item. Pavel has to run with 50 health, no armor.
That was a good steal there.
That was a very good move from Agent. What's the direct rocket for both? It's low. What's direct for Pavel? And it looks like he's gonna just try and do spam on the Mega. Agent not falling for it. And Pavel on the run.
Yeah, things slowing down a little bit here. Pavel, nice grenade spam there. Almost got Agent.
Oh, the 50 bubble was not up. That would have been so good for Pavel.
Yeah.
He's looking quite weak, and Agent is not really giving him any extra out of these items, so very hard for Pavel. Oh, he's gonna get the steal. How was Agent not there? He was waiting for the Mega, but there are still a few seconds until it spawned. Very rarely you see Agent leaving this kind of holes in his rotation, but Pavel reading it, getting that item, and right now he's not looking too bad. Agent pushing it with the LG on the Mega. Pavel is not gonna stick around. He wants to just deal the damage. Mega's up, and there we go. Agent picked up.
Agent just bullied Pavel off every item there. Agent on 200 right now. Even gonna deny this top yellow. And Pavel is gonna be able to get himself onto the red.
What? The LG! This should be a frag for Pavel. He's just picking this fight perfectly. Holy crap.
So much damage. Agent, you could see him just firing rockets into nowhere right there. Pavel dodging everything and just kept that LG glued onto Agent. Tight game here, ladies and gentlemen. Halfway through the map.
It's so quiet for so long. Just a single rail exchange and so on. But when Pavel picks a fight, it's a good fight.
This map's giving me anxiety. It gets quiet and all of a sudden you just get an explosion of frags and madness.
And Pavel getting himself on 200 armor.
Nice steal there again. Avoids all damage. Pavel on a beautiful stack right now.
Let's see if Pavel can start making plays on the Mega as well. After getting the last frag and getting himself on this nice armor stack, he should be able to go for it. I hope he has a time rating for it. And landing some initial damage as well. This should be a good move for Pavel. He's taking a lot of damage, but...
Agent jumps across and Pavel gets the frag.
So lucky with the timing.
Before the timing. And that is why you time to the second. He wants to get out of here without taking any damage. Avoids the rail, and he lands a drop rail. That was a sick angle there from Pavel. Oh my god. Even looking to cut off at the 50 health bubble, Pavel is just really on fire tonight.
Tiny bit of damage with the nades. Nice to see. Both major items spawning roughly at the same time. Pavel's just gonna try and spam the Mega as well as he can. Lands a tiny bit of damage, knows that the item has been taken, so he gets the timing anyway. That's one important thing.
Yep.
What?
Oh, what?
What?
Seriously, Pavel, just stop it now.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the plasma. It's just
Pavel's
too good.
games today are just like a long frag movie, basically.
Yeah, this is how you play 3D aiming deals.
Insane LG, look at those rail angles. He just hasn't stopped hitting. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Pavel strings together another 1 or 2 frags. I think we could see Agent rage for real this time.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't take this map, he can
look
rage.
At that timing again from Pavel. Agent called the GG, and that is it. Pavel 3-0 goes into the semi-finals. Wow, amazing play. Hats off to Pavel tonight. That was just amazing. Incredible. Yeah, so nice to watch.
I can't remember the last time I've seen Pavel play like this. It was just sick. I'm pretty much speechless. But yeah, he managed to kind of break Agent, having him rage quit twice, basically.
I think maybe that's